So now there is just one more puzzle remaining, which I decided to put off for last because there is an Easter egg in that puzzle. An Easter egg which is, I think, might be a little bit messed up, actually, and I'll get into why that is in a while. For now, Rapunzel, as you might recall that infamous fairy tale, or that rather famous fairy tale, I'm sorry. I keep saying infamous even though I know what it means. It's just a bad habit of mine. You must excuse me on this, and there's some great textures overlapping right here. At the start of this, you might remember the old adage fairy tale thing about the girl in the tower with the long hair and the prince coming along to go save her, something like that. You know, that story always has a pretty horrible ending because the prince is just stuck there forever, but you get the idea. We're not going to be stuck up there forever because we're a robot and we can just jump down. This is probably the most complex puzzle of the entire world in this particular set. Yes, World C2. You see, you have to get two boxes up there, because there are two buttons. One to open one laser gate, and the other to open up a second gate, which actually houses the sigil itself. And, getting it, once you have the process in mind, it can be sort of simple, but at the same time, I have a feeling I might screw it up once or twice, so you'll have to forgive me on this one. But the gimmick of this is that we need to start recording ourselves, and we're just gonna grab a platform and run along a little bit of a distance. We want to have, like, two boxes right here. So, we should be carrying that one that's holding the button down, first of all, so that way we can jump onto this box and then onto the platform, and while holding the other box that was opening the gate, we can jump up here with the very first one. And second of all, once we're finished with that, we just walk right off of the box, wait for our future selves to think about what it means to be alive, and then actually jump on the box, jump onto me, pick up the box, and I might be doing these actions faster, but I like to take my time with these puzzles because I know I can screw them up very easily. Then proceed to jump onto the box once again, and then you should be able to bring that second box up there with you. And if I did this correctly, then go me, I guess. Anyway, we're just gonna take this right now because the old box from the past is actually just sitting on there already. And we're going to jump right onto my clone's head. And wait a little bit of time because these things, they take time, you must understand. Solving puzzles should not be something you're supposed to rush through. You really do need to put all your thoughts and effort into it. And gonna just wait for him to jump off, then jump on once again, and then maybe grab the hexahedron. And while this guy in the past rambles on about how I'm going to solve this puzzle, I'm going to show you how to solve this puzzle right now. It's like you time warped all along. You weren't really there to see how this puzzle is solved. Well, half of it anyway. You were here to actually witness me collecting this sigil. And that is all you need to know. That is, yeah, it's a pretty good introduction to how the platform system works. And right now we're gonna go after an Easter egg. Start by stacking these two boxes together. You might have noticed earlier, sort of, there's a key right here. It's sitting right directly in the sunlight. It's very difficult to see. And there's a small, slightly concealed platform puzzle here. Parkour thing, yes. Set of footprints onto that ledge, which can be a little bit precarious because it kind of makes an attempt to push you off. Then you need to manually jump onto that little beam. It takes a little bit of practice. Like, I'm not really good with it, and I'm scared of falling off because then I would have to just do this entire puzzle all over again because, well, getting Easter eggs is a brutal, tedious process. We need that key for this viewfinder, and this area looks pretty neat because there's a bunch of mountains in the background. But what's so significant about these mountains is the fact that on one of them, there's just a Gnar out there. It's very difficult to see, and the reason why I said this puzzle, or rather, this Easter egg, was kind of bugged, is apparently this Gnar is supposed to be playing an animation where it's like raging or something, as in it plays the little animation from Serious Sam 3 where it like first notices you, the player. But there, in this game, it's just kind of sitting there. And I think if you cheat and just fly towards it, because that's another thing you can do, then it actually does animate, but it's just, that's a really weird thing. I don't know why it never properly displays the animation. Oh, also, while you are up here, you know, you can go exploring for a while on the outside world. or just get teleported away, but I'm not really gonna do that right now because I have more pressing matters on mind, such as money. Money makes the world go round. Money is the root of all evil. Money is what causes progress to be made on video games. Money is what Fork Parker is swimming in this Easter egg.
Money. Money. I'm rich. Money. Money, money, money. Woohoo! Yeehaw! Ooh, money. Rich.
And that's your second Easter egg for this world, which is kind of better than, well, the very static gnawer on the mountain in the distance. And that does it for this world. I like how this one's much shorter than the previous one, so I might only need to do this in 1 or 2 videos, which I'd be very thankful for. And that pretty much concludes it for this video. So, thank you guys very much for watching, have a great day or evening, and I guess I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.